Hey everybody, welcome to CandyCoated Conversations. It's your girl Candace here, and I have my lovely co-hosts up here today, Tamika Heavy on the Sky. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi,
And
everybody.
Wild 100's Tita. Hey you
Hey
guys. Oh,
everybody.
look
Hey
who we have
Candy girl.
today. Here to
Hey
the stage too
Andaria.
is
Hi, Miss
Andiria
Andaria.
as well. How has you well,
Hello,
look.
hello, you guys.
Hi, how are you today? How's everybody's day been?
Been good. I can't complain.
Oh, good. That's good. What about you, Tamika? You on the mend? This is day what? Look, we watching you. We encouraging you along.
This
Health
is
and
day 3 of
day
my
3
healing.
and feeling good today?
Tomorrow, yeah, I drunk the broth, so yeah, that's good. I couldn't drink it these past 2 days, so I did
Tamika,
drink the
tell
broth.
everybody what you told me you wanted and tell them what I told you to
Oh
go
my
do.
gosh! So I wanted to be, vent to my big sister. I said I want a steak and some A1 sauce. You know what she gonna tell me, y'all?
What?
Y'all want to know?
What she say?
She gonna tell me maybe I should put it in a blender and make a smoothie out of it. Oh, y'all laughing too?
I was trying to be helpful. I was
And
trying
she
to
was
help her
still
get full
laughing.
today. Look, you on liquid diet, but you want a steak. I said, tell Donovan to go cook it, and then put it in a blender
It's
for
a
you. You have a
clear diet,
steak and shake. You
though.
can have a real steak and shake.
It's a clear diet.
Oh, well,
That
she
steak
definitely
is
can't do nothing but broth then. Broth
Okay.
and what is the good old ginger ale where everybody think that's a cure for everything.
Right, right. Look, black folks think ginger ale clears everything. Have some ginger ale with that. Look, I'm about to ready to get start laughing here. Andiria, tell us about your day real quick before we say hi to the people.
Oh, I've just been in training all day, trying to come up and sell these houses and learn how to sell and learn how to speak, and then, I've been kicking it with y'all all day.
Well, that's good. Look, make sure that you go and you promote your business on in the group, you guys. So let's say hi to the people and then we'll remind everybody of everything. Okay. So let's start at the top here. Hey, we're giving everybody a chance to come on in. So, hey Babs, hey Coco. Let's see. Hey Daniel Berry, nice to see you.
Hey, everybody
Look,
in the
look at this.
chat.
Look,
Hey,
Coco said,
Coco.
Coco got me laughing. Thank you for the super sticker, Coco. Look, Coco got me. This is an inside joke between me and Coco. She said 10 on that 22.
What's the
It's so funny.
22?
I'll tell you about it later.
Oh. Hey,
so,
Coco.
hey everybody, we giving everybody a little chance to get in here. So let's give any little updates. I'm gonna keep reminding you guys of it. While it's still fresh, our website is up, candycoatedconversations.com. So go take a look over there, you guys. Also, if you are a channel member, right? If you're a channel member, you should see a post on our community tab. If you go in the latest members only post in the community tab, you will have a link to our private group. Okay, so come on over there. It's just getting started. Once we get everything jumped up, we're gonna have a good time. The next giveaway, which I'm getting some things ready so that I can do the giveaway, is going to happen over there. So I'm gonna be keeping you guys abreast of things, of course, always on the on you here on YouTube. But we do have other spaces and places too, and that's where the next giveaway is going to be held. Okay, so please make sure that you go and sign up, quick and easy. Um, and here I'm gonna share this that Tita's putting up. If you are coming on in, please hit the like button on your way in. If you forgot to do it, go ahead and hit the like button for me. I appreciate you so much for doing that. And look, like the rest of these YouTubers say, it's free and it don't cost you nothing. So come on, give it to me. Come on, give it to Candy. So
Give it to me, baby.
eh, give it to me, baby. Look, don't get me
Give it
started.
to
Don't
me.
get me started. Don't get us started up here, y'all. Look, it's a bunch of nuts up here sitting on the panel. Little do you know. Don't get us started. um, who else got some? Y'all got something going on you need to talk about? You need to tell the people? And yes, hey Candy Canes, I'm just giving y'all a few minutes to get on in here before we get started. And I'm going to see, look, it was dry this morning, you guys. We did have a quick morning show, which we're going to be having a couple mornings a week. We had a little morning show. Things still dry out in these internet streets, y'all. At least dry to me. So we're going to take a look and see what's going on. Oh,
Hey, big
oh,
bro.
look, and I got something. Look, I just saw a story right here that I'm just too throwed off. But I'm gonna wait about a good until we 10 minutes in before we even touch on that. Hey, banger.
Hey, banger.
Hey,
Look, I might
banger.
need you to get up here later on to give a male perspective. Daniel, I might need you to hop on the panel for a male perspective. Cause look, this is something I really want to know about. Look, before we get started, start thinking about and be honest with yourself. Are you a jealous person? Are you a jealous person? Or you just don't like the thought of anybody even thinking they're gonna play in your face? It's you say it's not jealousy, it's just you just not gonna play with me. But are you really and truly just jealous? I don't know. So we're gonna get to a few topics here on social media so we can see what's going on here real quick before we get into our topic because people are still drifting in. Banger said, "Oh shit, oh hell, here he go." He said, "Yeah, he is jealous. Yes, I am. I don't play about mine."
You're damn
Dang,
right.
god dang, y'all. Tamika, are you jealous? Tell
I
the
am
truth.
jealous to a certain extent. I am.
Oh, now
I
see,
can be
see, that's
jealous.
something that just jealous people say. That is something jealous people say
Oh,
to a certain extent. To a certain extent.
yes.
I don't think
Tina,
I'm.
Tina, are you a jealous person?
No, I don't think I'm jealous. But as far as not going for no bullshit, I'm done. Like I'm not finna be compete for nobody. That's why I be strictly on. If you can't give me your undivided attention, you want sprouts here, sprites there. No,
Uh
you can
huh.
go on about your business. So I don't. I tend not to even deal with that too
Okay.
lightly. Right?
Okay.
You
Real.
make your choice, and if I'm not the choice, I'm gone.
That's right. That's right. And Deria, be honest
I,
with yourself. Are you a jealous person?
look, check this out. Since I became my age, I used to be jealous, but now it's like, what Tita said. If you mind, if you pick me, then it's on. If you not, then no hard feelings and going about your business because I'm not into playing those type of games and shit. But it raised the question: if he's not jealous, do he really care? Or if I'm not jealous,
Mm.
do I
We
really
gotta
care?
get into that. We gotta get into
And
that
then
And
because see, a
that
lot,
part,
a
Andrea.
lot of things. Look. We supposed to be doing the hot topics, but we already jumping into the topic, y'all. Because a lot of times, what people say when I notice this, and y'all tell me if you've noticed it or not either. And chat, put it in there if you've heard this as well. A lot of jealous people, this what they say. I just love hard. What? I
No,
don't know.
that's
Look,
different.
that's a red flag comment to me
No,
these
that's
days.
like stalker. Stalker is like that's fatal attraction. That's what that is. It turns into fatal attractions when people are like, I just love hard. No, you need to get over the fact that the man don't want to be with you or the lady don't want to be with you, and keep it moving. You didn't have them before you got it intertwined with them. So why put yourself
Right.
down lower to appease them?
hmm That's just a comment. Now I know it's plenty of y'all that think like that, but look, I'm just asking. We ain't even really got started yet, but I noticed that that's a red flag comment that jealous people say. I just love hard. They do or say something that's messed up, and y'all having it out, and they saying I just love hard. It's like, really? But I don't know. We're gonna see. So let's get into a couple, just a few. We're not gonna do too much before we get back full fledged into the topic. But let's just say just a couple little stories we'll touch on. Now, here's one I want to get to. Look, I'm scratching my head right now, y'all. It
Oh,
says,
I saw
it
that.
says,
I saw that.
it says, wait, what? Conjoined twins discuss having different sexualities and why they no longer, you see the word, I don't know if it's kosher to say on YouTube, so I'm gonna just let you read the word. It's uncomfortable. But look, we're gonna dig into this. It says recently, a pair of conjoined twins went online to an Ask Me Anything subreddit to detail their sexual orientations and reveal how they approach sex when one of them is attracted to men and the other to women. Now, ain't this a mess, y'all? Okay, okay. But they are, look, y'all gonna have me look. Do I need to put a PSA in front of this? Because I am not trying to put my foot in my mouth because I was about to say well, they look, they got two brains, so they are individual people, but look, they just got one body. I know how I was
Right,
trying
but
to get
Well,
that out.
that's a fact.
Yeah.
right, but
If we see two
it's just the
heads
one
in
that
one
that
body.
had a sexual urge for the female. She ain't gonna like to be penetrated, so that's why it's not working.
Okay, so let's see what's going on. It says the 19-year-old twin sisters called themselves Mia and Leah for private reasons and answered all types of questions, starting with simple facts like what they share and what they don't. We are 19 years old. We are connected at the abdomen. So, two different brains, two hearts, two stomachs, and then below that, we share our intestines, bladder, and our reproductive system. So, yes, the same vagina. The twins detailed how their bodies were formed and who held the greater strengths. The sisters then opened up about their sexualities, allowing outsiders to ask them a variety of questions. Yes, I am a lesbian and Leah is straight. I've had a girlfriend, although we split it off when I went to university, and she has had a long distance boyfriend when we were teens, the post read. Next, the N word. Uh, you know, I don't want this getting confused. I'm gonna just say diddling. How about that? Diddling. I didn't say diddy, I said diddling was the first topic discussed, which the twins regarded as uncomfortable. With diddling, it wasn't that it felt like incest, it was more like imagine this. Imagine someone touching your shoulder incessantly. It would be pretty annoying and weird, right? That's what it's like if Leah touches our vagina. It feels like someone messing around with your body, stated the twins. Later on, someone asked the two, LOL, is orgasming together that awkward? The sisters responded, ha ha. It's not emotionally awkward. We've experienced life together. That's not any grosser than anything else. It's more just physically uncomfortable. I can feel when my vagina is touched, and it would be horrifying to have somebody who I'm not in a relationship with touch my private parts, and same goes with Leah. Imagine having someone touching and playing with your private parts that isn't even involved with you at all. Yeah. I think they sound crazy as hell because look, the reality is this. Y'all got one. Yeah, so either y'all letting somebody touch on a man or a woman, or you not letting nobody touch on it. What we talking about?
But my whole thing is, this is my cat too. How the hell you gonna tell me I can't touch my cat?
Right. So what if old girl that had a boyfriend before she get in a relationship now and her man wants some? Now I don't know how they do these type of things. Uh, and pardon me if what I say sounds ignorant, but when you don't know, you have to ask. I like. if she's with her man, do you cover your face so nobody don't have to look at you?
I was just
Or
gonna say
Cause
put
I'm
a bag over her
curious.
head.
Hey, Worthy, I'm very
hey
curious.
worthy? Yes, cause I just feel like you might as well just look. Y'all might as well just enjoy everything. If you got one spot between y'all, what you supposed to do? You got to share it, right?
True.
Yeah.
But I just don't want, like, if I'm getting mine and then my
Hey,
sister don't
Angela.
like it, I don't
Hmm.
Hey,
want her to
Angela.
start turning, turning it off. Like, like making sounds like, oh God, oh when you go finish and things like that, just to get us out the mood, hating and shit.
Hey, Val. So this is a very odd situation because, how does one handle things like this?
Hey, Miss
It's
Val.
almost like it don't it seem like you almost have to be in a what's the relationship where like you're dating two women
Right. But
because like how
even
can you
so,
effectively leave someone out of the situation?
but the whole part of her saying that she don't want to feel touched by somebody, why you just won't be masturbating yourself? If you know your sister, y'all share everything else, and you know in her heart she likes to masturbate. It's like she basically gonna have to please her sister first before she can even, you know what I'm saying, get pleased.
But you know what? See, this is we digging deep in this, and we can't go down the rabbit hole on this today. But who gets who gets the sensation?
Bingo. That's what I wanted to see. Look, great minds think alike. I wanted to know that who gets the sensation because evidently it must not be the one that got the complaint. Because if she got the sensation, she wouldn't be complaining. She'd be like,
Wouldn't be
"Yeah,
complaining, right?
Right, but she's saying it's
wait,
like
are we 10 minutes in?
awkward.
Free fuck
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
for
yeah.
me,
We are.
basically. Free fuck for me. So I wouldn't say nothing if I was her, but evidently she's not getting no type of pleasure from it. So she probably like, man, I'm tired of this shit. I get
Coco
it.
says both of them do. Yeah, because I
Both
mean,
of
if you
them.
have one, but even mentally, but I guess mentally one is all in and the other one is all out. I don't know. It's a weird situation either way it goes because even for the sister that says she's a lesbian, how does the other sister feel about that? If she's like that's not me, but I don't know.
right, but
Look.
that's the one that's complaining though, Candy. The one
Yes, banger.
that's the lesbian. She's the one complaining because she's saying it's awkward because her sister masturbating is not somebody that she want to get pleased by. So that's why it's awkward to her. It's not that she don't
Mm.
want to masturbate. It's like she feel uncomfortable. Like it's like basically incest to her.
Oh, yeah, it's a little crazy. So I'm just taking a quick little look.
Hold on, wait. So let's go back to the question. So the question is, do you think that sister was really jealous of the sister and her boyfriend?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
because
she is. I think she
yeah,
is.
because he made her have a feeling. It was a long distance relationship, wasn't it? So
That's what
by
she
her
said. That's what she
masturbating all
said.
the time and feeling good with this man not even touching her, she had to touch herself.
Uh,
That's crazy.
well, I don't know. Oh, be quiet, banger.
Wait, we talk about masturbation. Let me know when the men should come in.
No, no, no. Come on. We can't go around here. Hold on.
Angela
We're gonna
said, "Dang,
let
that's
me
all
see what
kind of."
Hey,
what's Trick
Y'all
talking
didn't
Angela.
about.
see the signs? You ain't see the signs? You ain't see he went to get 5,001 to 501. You didn't see the sign. You didn't see that he had a half a kilo and a kilo change, and after a while he was just wearing the kilo change. You didn't see that. You didn't notice he wasn't parking his car at your house when he was catching the Uber to his mama apartment. You didn't notice that he was parking at your house because he didn't have nowhere to even park the car, but yet he was spending an average of 50 or 60 ball a week hanging and partying with the boys. Remember how the yachts was expensive, 25, 3,000, 4, 5,000, because it was paying extra. Remember when gold so happened to go up right during the pandemic? How the fucking gold go up right at the time when nobody ain't had no money? Now the gold going up. Was paying extra, skipping. They made moissanite diamonds popular. You ain't noticed all the hoes you caught him with was shaped just like you. He got her body done too. I really feel sorry for you. If you let a give you 50, 60, 70,000, you go get your teeth done, go get your lip fillers, go get a BBL, go get a tummy tuck, go get a fat transfer,
Who he talking about?
and you ain't buy no property or invest in nothing, ain't got nothing for your
His mama.
kids, I feel sorry for your soon to be fat in a whole nother way. I have not seen.
Okay, Trick Daddy with some advice. Look, somebody in the comments said he should just really refrain from calling anyone ugly. I'm just saying.
But his
Look,
advice
Trick.
is real though. His is right. His advice is real because you gonna let somebody if somebody bless you with 60, 70,000, and they say it's for cosmetic shit, but you and your brain know that you need some real shit like property investments and other little shit that can, further along your life. Man, take that and spend that on that and then do that shit, the BBL later on in life. Take that
Look,
50,000 and invest.
right. Look at this, y'all. Look at this, y'all.
Atmore at work, using a cooler to scoop up designer sunglasses, which she has no plans to pay for.
She committed one of the most brazen thefts that I've ever heard of. She went into the sunglass hut at International Plaza and she had a soft-sided cooler. And she just scooped her arm and put about $20,000 worth of sunglasses into that cooler. And when the employee said, "What are you doing?" She said, "I have a taser." Well, a taser, as you know, is a weapon.
She was busted, and in her car they found some of the stolen goods, which was collected in evidence bags.
Ernisha Atmore.
Atmore has been in and out of prison for a string of theft convictions, but as a repeat offender, she is now facing stiffer penalties and decades in prison.
Ooh,
Prosecutors
child,
offered
she
her a
don't mind going
three-year
to jail,
deal.
do she?
She rejected it. Instead, a jury convicted her, and she was sentenced to 30 years in prison.
That's because the state of Florida has taken a very tough stance on retail theft.
But before she was sent away, she had two more theft cases to settle, including this one.
The defendant entered the Zales at the Brandon Town Center Mall, tried on a ring that it had a value of $8,749.99, placed the ring on her left finger and proceeded towards the exit.
And while they tacked on more years behind bars, Atmore couldn't resist smiling for the camera. Her next stop, prison. She won't be free again until she's 60 years old.
You see what's wrong with these kids? What's wrong? And this not even no kid. This is a 29-year-old woman. It says a 29-year-old
That's
Florida woman
crazy.
will unfortunately be spending the next 30 years of her life behind bars after she was sentenced for shoplifting 20K worth of items. Ernisha Atmore was caught stealing designer sunglasses from a Sunglass Hut store in Tampa, Florida. Ernisha reportedly pulled up to the store with a cooler bag and began to put shades inside. When a worker approached her, she threatened them with a taser. She was eventually found a few days later with all the contraband in her car. She was arrested and charged with theft. Because Ernisha already had an extensive history of shoplifting, this last time was the final straw. She was sentenced to 30 years in prison for her crimes. The crazy part is the prosecutors reportedly offered her a plea deal for 3 years, but she declined and decided to put her fate in the jury's hands, which obviously didn't work out well. Ernisha also has two other theft cases pending during the trial for this one. The judge decided to add 6 more months to her 30-year sentence, which means she won't get out until she's 60 years old over some glasses. It She
That's
needed
dumb.
to plead that she was mental, that something was mentally wrong with her.
She needed to take that plea deal. She did the time. She knows she did it. She knows she is in the habit of doing shit like that, she should have took that deal on the arraignment. Period. She got what she deserved because she played with them. She played with them people.
She
That
really
smile that
did.
she gave,
Yeah, I
that's what got
agree.
her ass 30 years, because that was
I
being real
agree. Hey,
facetious.
Shamika. Hey,
Yes,
J1.
exactly. Because people, what they'll do is go technical on you, and yeah, we know it's just some dang sunglasses, but when they start the worth of the value of the things, that's what really gets you in trouble because of the price of the items that you stole. I just think that's ridiculous. And look, it makes me feel like, okay, did you have a lawyer at all? That's something that you should be getting when look,
She must have been
you
representing
your own
herself.
representative,
Yeah,
in court.
yeah, yes,
That's
yes,
what I'm saying.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Was you doing it yourself? Cause baby, you should about that. Now I'm going over here because we really haven't dug into our topic here. But Banga said he has a video on his page that he wants everybody's opinion on. So let's get into it. I'm finding it right now. What video is it? Did you put it up today or where is it, Banga?
I think he's talking about the video with the autism.
Hey Shamika, autism video.
But don't y'all think that
Hmm.
30 years is a lot for
Yep.
a theft though?
Yep.
That
Because
is
goddamn it,
you.
they
Yeah,
gave R.
you would
Kelly
think the
30
judge
years,
could have
didn't they?
said something.
But I'm just saying they gave R. Kelly 30 some years, didn't they? Like just for stealing some shades in the ring, you
Mm,
got 30 years.
something like that. Yeah.
Shit.
They played with her though. She can appeal that shit and she can get it back down. But she played with them people intelligence, so they played with her. That's it.
Right. Okay. He sent it to me. Okay. Let me get this video, you guys. Give me just a moment so we can take a look at this and see what's going on. And then we will jump into our topic of the day. And once again, hope the evening is finding you guys well.
Yes, thank you, everybody
We
that's
will be
coming
at Hump Day
in.
tomorrow.
Thank you,
Yes,
Jesus.
thanks for joining
She look
us
funny though. She look funny.
this evening.
Coco says she's a repeat offender. The laws are different in that case.
Yep, she's a repeat offender. And keep in mind, being that she was a repeat offender, and they said she had 6 other open cases for the same thing that they were dealing with already. So she's
Oh, she was
already actively
yeah,
in the system.
yeah, she doing too damn much. She is a career criminal. That's what they got
Mm-hmm.
her as.
Banger said, not for no damn shades.
Okay, let's take a look at this, you guys. So it says, trying to get the sound. Glitter Gloss and her boyfriend calls police on autistic man. Or is he a pervert?
My house acting like y'all fucking dumb. Like, if y'all see a man playing with a fucking dog, y'all ain't gonna do shit about it. Like, what the fuck wrong? What's up with that shit? Like, there be so many kids getting kidnapped every day, and y'all just sitting there just. And it's crazy because when the shit happened, and we, my boyfriend, the ones actually went and got help, told somebody, the parents was like, oh, I seen them too. Why the fuck didn't nobody do shit about it? Like, what type of shit is y'all on? Y'all just sitting here letting this nigga record kids kissing on the fucking dog. He just pulling the dog, her shit. Like, as soon as I seen it, I looked at my boyfriend. I'm like, you see this shit? All this shit going on, and ain't nobody. Y'all just sitting there and continuing letting y'all kids sit there and play. And if he would have took somebody's child, why is y'all acting like y'all fucking slow? Then y'all talking about that autistic shit. Autistic people are the smart as fuck. They're smarter than normal people. That's not a fucking excuse. You not like. I'm pretty sure somebody told him, even if he was autistic, I don't give a fuck. I don't think he is because he knew everything my boyfriend said to him. I don't think he's autistic or nothing's wrong with him. Y'all throw that shit under the bus. And what I'm trying to say, y'all throw that shit under the bus and that's when shit start happening. And y'all ain't gonna feel it until something happens to somebody around you. Y'all, when I said he was just sitting up there kissing on the fucking dog, rubbing the dog, like, you don't even do that type of shit around the other kids. Like, that shit, no, y'all acting slow as fuck.
Okay, this
Y'all,
definitely is a good discussion. So let's talk about it a few minutes before we get to our top. Now, first of all, I see our girl Heidi front and center in the chat, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Does she have a child that has autism as well?
I believe so, but I also believe Miss Andaria could contest to this. Right, Miss Andaria, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes, I
Okay.
mean,
I know it's a
I have an
few
Okay, what are your
autistic.
guys.
initial thoughts?
My
Mm-hmm.
initial thoughts is basically don't call the police if you don't know he's artistic or not. Just because he's holding a doll, playing with the doll, that's not illegal to play with the doll. Okay. But if he's artistic, the way he plays with that doll is probably got something to do with the texture of the hair that he likes. Because my son plays, he likes trains, he likes cars, he likes buses. He records a lot. He got a YouTube channel too. He records a lot, and he's overly excited when it comes to trains and buses. It's like, you know, he's really excited. So the fact that she's just like, calling the police, and then the police don't know how to deal with artistic people, mental people, or whatnot. She's gonna get somebody shot, killed. I mean, unalived or whatnot. So that's the only thing. It's like if you don't know if the person is artistic or not, and you really not, he's really not doing anything, but it seems like he's doing something because it's like different for you. Like, don't trip if you don't see him touching nobody, or if you don't see him, like, invade somebody person space. But artistic people do that too, whether you're a child or an adult. They invade people's space, personal space. They don't understand personal space. And a lot of people think that they know um all about autism. I mean, all about autism and all that, but you don't know until you actually dealing with it every single day. And I learned something every single day about my child. And so I just didn't like the prejudgment.
Okay, let me play devil's advocate. Let me play devil's advocate here. Could the only reason, well, okay, let me first say, I don't think Glitter sounded very versed on the ins and outs and how complex autism can be, because it, like, just because you're autistic doesn't mean your autism is the same as the next person's autism. There's much more to it, and it didn't sound like she was very versed on that. The only thing I heard her say, I mean, autistic people are smart as hell. They smarter than normal people, which she, to me, she's like referring, to other types, Asperger's, things like that, where a lot of times they are gifted in certain areas. Hey, Star Olivia. Hey, Voracious One. And hey,
Hey,
Lady
Star.
Scorpio. Say hi to you guys. Hey, Shay. So, that's one thing. But do you think maybe she wouldn't have been as alarmed with the situation? Because, if I see a guy walking around with a doll, I'm going to think it's a little odd, but we're in 2024. You just never know. But I think probably what took her over the edge, what led her and her boyfriend to calling the authorities, is the fact that he was recording. So that makes you wonder, what are you recording? Autistic or not, why are you recording people? And are you recording people, like as in everyone, or are you recording young women? Which that could be a little problematic. And let's just be for real. If we saw something like that, the man standing there with a doll, okay, I can dig that. But how are you recording? If I'm looking at you and I see you have the camera on somebody's behind, yeah, I might do the same thing. I ain't gonna even hold. These days, look, they traffic young women and everything. They snatching kids, snatching people's kids, snatching their daughters. So yeah, if I see somebody, a grown looking man, when I look at you, all I'm seeing is a man. Initially,
And
I'm not looking that hard to see if I detect anything that may show you a little quote unquote off, or that you may have some type of developmental disabilities, or cognitive disabilities that you can't, some of those things you cannot see. Even for the most part, anyone that's autistic that I've ever uh interacted with personally, they don't have a look, especially if I'm just meeting you, or just walking past you. You're not gonna know these things, to even know
Right,
that they have autism. You just kind of see like, God dang, I think I done seen a pervert. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I think
But
I might have seen a pervert.
but
Look, let
my
me call.
son, my son walks around with a camera.
Hmm.
He videotapes every single thing, and I believe that he's going to be like that for the rest of his life. Now, the only I didn't see a recording, or I didn't see him recording in the video, but I saw a recording of him
Hmm.
and who's recording him. So
Right.
how you gonna record him and he's recording somebody else?
Well, but you know what? They may be saying, "Well, I'm recording so I can show the police when they get here."
But I didn't
Y'all
see
know
him
I'm gonna play
recording nobody.
Y'all know I'm gonna play devil's advocate. And let me ask you a question, Andiria. Since you're here and you're being, so forthcoming about your son, what is
Mhm.
the reason that he records? Does he record just to look at things casually later on, or what is his like? Could look, don't take offense, but I'm asking,
No,
could this be your son
no,
doing stuff like this?
no. He's recording buses, and he does content on YouTube, and his name is
Okay.
Musical Bus Productions. So he records every single thing, all the buses, all the numbers, all the engines, everything from the top to the bottom. He records things that I wouldn't know that people be interested in, but they do
Now,
because
see, Andiria, but that's
autism.
very different than if you've been observed recording women's butts and they walking, or trying. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yes,
very
that's
different.
different. Yes, that's very
So
different, and
you have to understand. So I don't think that she should be crucified for the fact that her and her boyfriend did that. They were trying. I understand the intention. They were trying to do a good thing and possibly prevent anything negative from occurring. But I could see where it could be concerning. I could see. I'm not going to down her about it.
Well,
But
Put
okay,
it.
so now that you said that, Candy, so at first, I did think that it was ignorant of her to,
Mhm.
do that. But now when you put it underneath that perspective, it just put it, okay, so since I'm an emergency, like responder, is see it, say it. And that's exactly what she did, because that's what we teach the community. See it, say
Mhm.
it. So she seen it, and she have reported it. Now
Yeah.
the
yeah.
approach, her approach was just so different. I believe
Mhm.
the approach was just so different. Like it could have been a different approach. Hey, Miss Evelyn.
yeah, I think
Hey,
with her
Evelyn.
approach, with her
Hey,
approach,
Linda P.
heavy. She probably got triggered from something. Something probably happened to her similar, that it was something weird like that, and what I'm saying, that put her alarm on. What I'm saying, like, why is he doing this to this dog, and he recording butts and all this stuff. So it was like, in my eyes, I'm looking at what how she perceiving it is, maybe he was using the dog as a tactic to lure little girls and stuff like that, because she did mention the trafficking and all that stuff. So that's the mind frame that she's in. She's seeing that he's playing with this dog, he's doing all this stuff with this dog. What I was thinking, that she was saying that he was abusing the dog, but from what Andaria said, the textures and stuff like that is a unique situation for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird, but I would have did the same thing she did if it was something that was alarming to that fact, to where it made her feel uncomfortable.
But I didn't see the honesty. I didn't see him with recording anything when I saw the video. I just saw the person in the
Yeah, they probably recorded it later after they was responding to them approaching. You know what I'm saying? They recorded him afterwards, but it was probably he was recording first, and that's what made them approach him with what he was doing and stuff like that. And then they start recording. So we ain't gonna get the full story unless somebody else got a recording of him recording them. You know.
exactly. But anywho, I mean, just the simple fact that that I didn't see a camera or whatnot, so I'm just going off of what the image was that I saw, and I just saw a boy standing in line playing with a doll. So that's what I reacted off of.
Unless she was thinking about it as like animal cruelty. I don't know. It's just a weird situation to see it, and then we don't know exactly what happened.
Animal cruelty. It's a
I'm just
dog.
saying. I'm saying if she was saying it something like that, if he was pulling on the dog and all that stuff, that's what she was saying in the video.
Yeah, a doll. DOLL.
Oh, a doll. I thought you
Yes,
said
a
dog.
dog. Yes, he was playing
Oh
with
well,
a
yeah. That that
dog.
that would have that would have put me on edge that you playing with a baby doll. Like yeah. So I would have probably called the police too.
And that's why I don't let my son mingle and everything. I mean, I do let my son go out, but I'll be nervous because the things that he do, like he'll run, and I'm like, walk, just walk to the bus stop, because I don't want the police to see you running and then get alarmed and then just rush up on you, and then you're artistic, so you're not gonna, your anxiety is gonna go bad, and then you might end up dead in the streets just for running. So please walk.
How old is your son, Andiria?
13.
13, yes. You definitely have to try to instill those things in him, because we do know, I mean, I'm sure they get some training, but as we all know, everybody doesn't always pay attention, and everyone doesn't always implement the training that they're given. But some, a lot of law enforcement do have a hard time dealing with people with mental health issues and things like that. So, if you have any loved one with any type of mental health issue, you always you have to teach them as best you can. Let everyone know, even if there's times when you have to maybe call the police because you need some assistance. You have to be very clear, even when you make those first phone calls, that hey, my son is bipolar, this and that, please don't be aggressive in your approach, but I do need some assistance. And some places have actual teams to help with someone that has mental health issues, or if there's an issue like that going on. But
I
okay,
was
we're gonna
just
move
about
on.
I
Hmm.
was just about to ask Heavy. Is it like some type of certain code, like when they call, like say for instance, for like the police to have a special code for artistic or what I'm saying, bipolar and stuff like that, so they'll know how to respond.
What you mean by code?
Like a code for y'all to know how to dispatch the police or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It's mainly through the description because you should never judge a book by its cover.
Right, right, right. No, I was just asking
Hey,
Until
the
because
you get
goddess.
there, until you
it
get there and you know that it's obvious, but you should never take diagnosis from another civilian because
right,
what
right.
if they get there and they
Well, no, no, no.
go.
But let me ask you this. If I specifically call 911 and I say, "Hey, I'm having an issue. I need my son is getting aggressive. I need some assistance here. I do want to let you know that he's bipolar. He's not been taking his meds, so there's a mental health issue here." Is there a certain team, or will
There's
that
no
have
certain
you
team. It's
approach us
just
differently?
okay. There is no certain team. everybody is the same team. That does not cause for a tack force, because I think that's what you guys are getting to, a tack force.
No, we just
Well,
saying
that's
like,
the
is
second
there a
thing
special
from a
team for
police
like
officer.
only like
But
basically every police should be trained in people with
they
mental
are,
health
but
and
just
stuff
how
like that.
Candy had this scribe, that individual, that's how the operator will describe it to the officers that is on that, jurisdiction. And they were, go in that situation, knowing that information that the person that called in said to them, because they're trained for it. Like, it's not like, oh well, we have to call this hotline because these are the officers that deal with these people, or these
Right,
are
that's what I was
officers that deal
asking.
with those people. No, it's the same officers. It's just that
Okay,
whatever that the person is telling us, that's what we tell them, so they will know up front, this is what we're dealing with.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, you guys. So, look,
Hey,
let's get
goddess.
yeah, hey goddess. Uh let's get to our topic because uh y'all know I have to dip out shortly. But are you jealous? I'm going to start off. I am not a jealous person. But and it's so funny, I'm not a jealous person, but I know when I have cause to be jealous. Like I know just like I know if you're trying to play in my face. I know if the spidey senses are going off and there's a reason for me to be jealous. So I'm not going to say I've never gotten jealous about anything, but I always know there's a reason. It's never just, I'm never going off half cocked, or accusing anybody of anything, or don't talk, you was talking too long to her, da 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 da. But I know when, if I see you sitting over there talking and you talking a little bit too long, yeah, that's the issue. I don't call that being jealous, but if I'm there and you're passing the point and going into disrespect, sitting up in somebody's face, I know that. That doesn't escape me. But I'm not a jealous person. I'm a people person, so I can never be a jealous person. And I like people that are people.
You
You
could
know what
be
I
a
mean?
people's person, but still be a jealous person if, like, what's yours is yours, kind of like. I mean, that's how
But
I look
isn't
at it.
jealousy isn't doesn't jealousy stem from being insecure?
I was just about to say that, Candy.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think so.
it's a trust thing.
I
You
don't
don't
think
have
so.
no trust in that person would disrespect you to a point where you would be jealous. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the approach or what's
Right.
happening that's gonna either make you be jealous or it's gonna be called disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that part. It depends. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
let me put a scenario out there. And this is a scenario. It always makes me laugh because I just think it's hilarious. But there are some people that are so into it. Look, Tita, if you at a barbecue and you there and you didn't walk in with your man and y'all at the barbecue, y'all been mingling around about 15 minutes or whatever, and your man say, dang, I'm hungry. This food's smelling good. And what if some woman comes and say, oh, here, I just made you a plate. I made you a plate. I heard you say you was hungry. I went and made you a plate. What you gonna do, Tita?
I'm gonna tell her mind her business. Go take your
Oh
home
my
man
god, that
his
happened to
plate.
me.
I
What the
think
fuck?
this is so
Like
funny.
like shit, I can do this. I don't need no assistance, bitch. Like
You don't
what
think
the
that's
hell?
jealousy?
No, that's not jealousy. That's you in my business. How you over here and my man? No, how you over here and my man say that he need a fucking plate and you go bring him one like I'm just not here. Like I'm not able to walk over there and get my man a plate because I know what my man like on his plate. So, bitch, how do you know? Okay,
I can't even stop laughing because you know what? I never Tita. I never look. I'm the type. I would have did some shit like that because I never heard of that. I just recently heard that that was a thing. I never heard of no shit like that before. That was a thing. Like you're crossing a boundary. Like literally, if I was in there in the kitchen, Like say if I was in there in the kitchen, we all talking, and I know y'all, I would make your man a plate. I wouldn't even care.
You
I
not
wouldn't
gonna be
even.
making my man no plate,
That's
Candy.
how people do Donovan, though, y'all. Like, listen, everywhere we goddamn go, it be Thanksgiving, it be like Christmas. Like my aunts, like they be like, "Here you go, Donovan. Here go your plate," and I be like, "What the fuck?" Like, okay, thank you for making this plate. But now that I'm listening, I'm like, "Wait, should I take that as offense?" But they always make Donovan's plate. I don't
Yeah,
know
but
why, but they always do.
I would take it personal because, like I said, this is
Yeah,
my
even
mate.
my sisters make his plate though.
That's fine. That's your family. But when I'm sure your family
My
would
best
know
friend
what
made
type of
his plate
food
plenty of times
that your
too.
husband like. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all family. But what I'm saying is, an outside person
Mhm.
hear him talking to me saying, "Baby, I'm hungry. That food smell good in there," or whatever, and somebody else bring him a plate, baby. He
Yeah,
better not
that's
take that
wrong. That's
motherfucking plate.
wrong.
He better send the plate back and say, "No, my girl got it." That's what he
See,
better do.
Tina, what if she straight up just say, "Ooh, I heard you say you was hungry. I hurried up and got you
I'm
something to
gonna
eat."
say, why are you and me in his conversation? That's what I'm gonna ask her. How are you eavesdropping to know that my man want to fucking play? Pay attention to somebody else in here.
Tina, I'm laughing. My imagination
I'm
can
dead
see you
ass
go.
serious.
My imagination can see you going off right now, and you
Right?
giving her the serious side eye, like what?
No, so she would have walked up with the play candies like, oh, I overheard you. How are you overhearing? Baby, go mind you some business. He don't need no damn maid over here. I'm the maid. I'm Molly the maid.
Tamika, what did you do when that happened to you? And and,
Shit, I
and
just
do,
let them do it. I'm like,
okay,
think
because
nice,
your
like get with the
situation has just been with family members, right?
yeah,
And
like
your
fit
and your
like
bestie.
yeah, cause I don't hang out with like random people. So yeah, so it's mainly like cousins, aunts, stuff like that. Like they always be quick to make Donovan a plate.
Okay,
What
and
the Sade
Daria,
said, only one that can make my man.
Y'all gonna
and
be
Daria,
mad at me.
what would you do? What would you do?
Y'all gonna be mad at me, but I would let it go down. I would let her make him a plate, and then when she come back with his plate, I would say, "I'm hungry too. Can you go and make me a plate too?" And then we'll smoke and we'll keep going on with our lives. I mean, that's it. Like it's no reason for me to be jealous because I mean, damn, if the
Yeah, but
plate can
that's not. I wouldn't take that as me being jealous. I would take that as her being in my business.
yeah,
Ain't nothing
yeah,
jealous about it. Like,
yeah,
why are you coming over here and interrupting our conversation and eavesdropping? That's where it comes in. That for me, it's
Okay.
not a jealousy thing. It's
Okay, let me
mind your
get to a
business.
couple comments, and then I'm gonna give uh-oh. Welcome to the stage, Trini.
Hi.
Hey lady. Look,
Hey,
can a
Kenny.
Hi,
woman bring your man
Trini.
can a woman bring your man a plate of food, Trini?
No.
And keep her head on her shoulders?
Like what you say when you say woman, you mean like his mother, his auntie, his
No,
grandma,
not
his
his.
mom?
No family member. No family member. Y'all at a function and she see your man. Look, y'all done stepped up on the scene. Y'all looking clean, looking good, smelling good. Came in there looking like a power couple, and then you see her across the. You notice her across the room. She ain't got no man.
I'm gonna be like whoever just said, "You got my plate too."
And Daria,
I'm like, "You got the kids' plate. You want to make the babies a plate too? Like, go ahead,
Okay,
take
well,
over."
what if she done put a hex on that plate and then trying to and she steal your man from you because she done gave him that plate and you don't know what was on there. Yeah,
Can't
I'm not
nobody,
trusting no bitch to be
can't
giving my
nobody
man
steal
nothing.
my man. Can't nobody steal my man. If you
But no,
want to
I'm
be
saying
gone, then
if it was
go.
like a spiritual thing though, Trini girl, like if she
No,
come
I
and
would.
put that hoodoo on that plate, be like, shit, I prayed over this plate. He gonna leave her tonight and he gonna eat this
Okay.
plate. Shit, you ain't finna
but I,
okay,
cheat.
but,
let,
but
okay.
I Oh, okay. But I mess with the crystals too, so I come with protection before anything. So we got owner protection. Uh, uh. crystals around us before we even enter the place.
Right. Okay, let me hit some of these comments. Voracious one said, jealousy is a natural human behavior. It depends on what a person does with it. Shamika said, I'll say good. Now I got to make the plate. Look, Voracious one said, my first thought would be she put something in the food. Okay.
See,
Okay. Coco said, that's overstepping and disrespectful. I would get up here, Coco. I wish a ninja would. Look, Coco, what if they at y'all at a special event and they got good African food from your baby daddy's homeland and he's want to enjoy himself and somebody bring him a plate. He can't eat that food. God, damn. My God,
I'm
what's wrong with you?
crying.
Okay, let me give y'all another scenario or a question. I'm gonna start with you, Trini. How long can another woman stand there and have a conversation with your man before you start, like you doing the most, before you start getting a little antsy, like, bitch, you talking to you playing in my face right now. Look, she laughing and talking, and she laughing and touching his arm while she laughing. You know
Now
how they
that's
be
a
doing.
violation.
You
Go
know how they
ahead,
be doing.
laugh. Don't touch. You can laugh,
Look,
but don't touch.
keep your
how long?
hands, your plate, your conversation to your own goddamn self. He is occupied.
All
That's
right,
the
so let
whole
me
thing. He
let me give a little
occupied already.
background.
You
You
out of
old.
bounds.
All right, so let me give a little background. Me and my husband, we've been together 18 years. In
Mhm.
the beginning, I was super jealous, territorial, all of that. So all of that, none of that would have happened. No feeding them, no let them starve. No talking to them, no he don't need to talk, he don't need to be educated. Nothing, none of that. That would have been me in the beginning. But now it depends on the conversation because maybe they networking, maybe. But if you touching them and you being flirtatious, that's a
Mhm.
violation. So then I gotta like slide in like, oh, what we talking about? Hey, how you doing? You see the kids over there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
we
you see
got
all these
three of
babies I got with this man?
them.
I agree. I agree. Nicely said.
Okay. Mika, how long a woman can stand up and down of his face talking before you like, wait a minute. Hold up now.
It depends on their gestures.
Oh, and let me add something to it. Also, does it matter to you if the woman has acknowledged you first and then the conversation is proceeding? Like if somebody just walk up and they just having conversation, they ain't try to introduce themselves. Or what if he said, "Oh, this is my wife Tamika," and they barely got anything. You know what I'm saying? All mealy mouth, turning their nose up like they don't want to speak to you, but they want to have a full blown conversation with your man.
Donovan, why the hell we here listening to this bitch? We gotta go. Come on, let's go. Oh, that conversation will be short, very
Yeah,
short,
short,
very
short,
short.
short,
I'm sorry. The
So
moment
damn
you
short.
say,
It'll be so short. It'll be shorter than me, and I'm 5'3". Okay.
the moment you did not say hello, hi, hey, just a wave, yeah, we gotta go because this energy is negative, and yeah, I'm saved now. So
Trinity said,
I
"I'm
must say,
saved. God working on
everybody
me."
approach me first before they even approach Donovan. Like they be like, "Hey,"
right,
and then that's when they'll approach Donovan. So I never been through this situation. They always approach me first.
yeah, and then most of our friends are married too. Anyway, like we don't have any single friends, so I never had that issue.
Have you guys ever lost a relationship due to jealousy? I've never lost one due to jealousy, but I have. I remember one particular boyfriend one time didn't like that I was friendly with people. You don't like he literally would say you don't have to smile at everybody. Why do you have to acknowledge everybody? And the thing
Because
of
he
it
was
is,
jealous. He was
but but
jealous.
but here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you this about Alaska black people, right? Hey,
Hey,
Queen
Queen Socks.
Hey,
No
look,
joke.
I'm gonna tell you about Alaska black people because I do find I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like I do find it different here in Texas. Let me tell you about Alaska black people. There's black people in Alaska, but It's not
How
like in
many?
other I don't know how many, but it's not like other places. So when you see another black person, you always acknowledge them. It's a natural thing that like black people and you always gonna acknowledge. You gonna give a head nod, say hello. If you just don't outright speak, I ain't saying you gotta stand there and have conversation. But if I pass you, I'm gonna, hey, how you doing? You know, this and that, and friendly. That's how most the black people in Alaska are. You know, because like I said, we acknowledge each other. You know. I don't see the same thing down here with black people, and because there's lots of black people, I guess they really don't give a damn. Like, oh, black person around the corner, up the street. You know, it's I guess it's just not a thing. You know, I'm not saying people are unfriendly, but I do notice the difference, right?
No,
But
Candy,
that's
check
all.
this.
But mind you, my boyfriend at the time was in the military, so he's not from there. You know what I'm saying? So when he would see my interaction, sometimes he would take it a little bit as disrespect when I was never disrespecting him. I'm not standing there standing having a conversation. He just didn't like it at all. Like, why can't you just, especially if it's a guy, just keep walking? That's the main, he really didn't care. It was mainly with men. Just keep walking. You ain't got to acknowledge them. I thought it was weird, especially because there was nothing else to it. Like, I don't know. Coco, get on up here, girl, knocking plates to the ground. What you got to say about this?
Girl, I got a better scenario. So I had a friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was a property manager at an apartment complex. So she lived there with her baby daddy and her two kids, right? And then he has her baby daddy has kids with another woman, like four or five kids. And the older son had moved in an apartment complex, and the other baby mama had ended up moving in with him and all the other
Mm.
kids. So the other kids would spend a lot of time at my friend's house. Girl, the baby mama started making plates and sending her baby daddy a plate
Mm-hmm.
for him. And I said, girl, them niggas playing in your face. You got me all the way fucked up. Ain't no way. That would have sent that motherfucker back the same way it came. So fuck. That's disrespectful.
Very disrespectful.
Yes.
Yeah. See, this is for one of these situations where people see they know that etiquette. I swear to God, I never knew that was a thing. I never knew that was a thing.
Well, today I found out.
Yeah, that's disrespectful, y'all. Don't let nobody play in your face like that.
I mean, Tamika,
Cause I mean,
you're her
that's basically
family. Your
that's
family giving your husband a plate. That's nothing. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But these women out here, no. Just
Right.
some random ass
She's showing
women.
off like shit.
It's
Soon she
disrespectful.
like that situation with Candy gave first. That's like basically telling you less of a woman because when your man said he was hungry, you didn't jump up and get that plate, but I did. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it
Uh-huh.
was disrespectful as hell.
Ugh. Any Coco, let me ask you. Are you a jealous woman? Straight out. I'm gonna you know, you've alluded to it, but I'm asking you straight out now. You a jealous woman?
I don't think so. And then I have to say, like, my baby daddy don't put me in situations like he's very respectful. He don't put me in situations with women where I'm
Uh-huh.
feeling some type of way.
Okay. Right. Because honestly, I think that if a person, a person has to know you to know the things that, might set you off or make you feel some type of way or make you feel uncomfortable or anything like that. So I would expect you, if you know I have an insecurity about something, I would expect you not to intentionally, antagonize me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we did have one situation. Now that I think about it, I'll never forget. So I was first introduced to these rules, I guess, when I was living with my baby daddy, and
Oh, you got a question in the chat, Coco?
there was a time where me and Riley had went to Maryland to visit my mom, something that we
Mm-hmm.
frequently do, and we have a ring camera at the house. And one night,
What
I'm
happened?
sit- I happen to, the ring it goes off on my phone. I'm looking at my phone. This nigga outside smoking a blunt with one of my friends in the neighborhood,
Uh-huh.
and I went off because the fuck is you doing at my house smoking a
With your,
blunt
I'm
with
taking
my
it one of
man?
your female friends.
Yes, while I'm
Uh.
out of town, I'm in a whole nother state at
Oh
night.
yeah, yeah. I would have felt some type of way
Hey,
about that
y'all. I'm
too.
sorry. Can I interrupt? What's going on,
Hey,
everybody?
banger,
Hey,
banger.
banger. What's
Hey,
up?
baby.
Hey. I wanted to just touch on this real quick. Um, yes, that's a part of being jealous. And I think y'all had a conversation before where y'all was talking about could a friend come to the house without you knowing? I think y'all had a conversation about that also.
No.
But what I'm saying is if you secure within your man and he's outside, he know you got the ring camera and he's smoking the blunt with her. Why you ain't just call him right then and there? Why he was on the
I
camera?
did. You think I
Okay,
sat there and
all right.
watched them?
So what was his body reaction when you called him? Because if he just acted like it was nothing, how was his body reaction, Coco?
um, I don't even remember because I went off. I kind of blacked out because it's like, it had been a whole different thing. Like, if she had called me and be like, "Girl, I ain't got no trees. You mind if I go over to the house and smoke one with James?" That'd have been a whole different situation. I'd have been like, "Girl, go ahead." I wouldn't have been tripping about this shit. But it was the fact that she didn't give me the common courtesy to call me because her dude is the weed man. So my whole thing is whenever I had wanted, like, say I wasn't fucking with James and I wanted to smoke, right? And I wanted to get some of my own trees, I'll call her first before I call her man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a common courtesy.
I mean, so how long you knew her? You didn't trust her around your
it,
man?
it
Let me
wasn't
ask you.
about it wasn't about trust. It's like
Okay.
it's rules to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you step to the woman first, and then you get that okay, and then you go. You don't just go.
Right.
Hey, Sharon.
So it wasn't
Oh,
about me being jealous. It was the fact that she crossed boundaries. Like, you don't do shit. Like, I wouldn't have did her like that. I
okay.
would have
So
came to her
after you went
first.
off on her, did y'all remain friends?
We fell out for a minute, but then we came back together.
Okay, and she understood. Coco ain't to be played with about James. Coco don't
Yeah,
play about James.
don't play with. But those were the rules that we all followed in the neighborhood when it came down to, because most of us was in relationships and we all followed the same set of rules. So it's like, don't go breaking no fucking rules while I'm out of fucking state.
So she broke the girl code.
She broke the neighborhood
I
code.
just want to
Fuck
know, do
all
you
that.
think they did anything?
No, not at all. Most especially after I called and went off on everybody. The fuck? Matter of fact,
What
I
did
don't even
James
think I
say?
had to call. I talked to them bitches through the ring. Scared the shit out of them. The
Like,
fuck is going on here?
yeah, what the hell y'all on my
what
damn
you tell
goddamn porch?
what you tell her, bitch? What you doing in my house? Go smoke your own weed.
Okay, now before we get out of here, we got to get this man's perspective. Banga, you said it in the chat, but let me ask you here on the stage. Are you a jealous man, Banga? In general?
I'm gonna tell
Or
you why.
okay. Oh, I know what you're gonna
Men,
say. I know what you're gonna say.
men. uh,
Let me tell you what I think you're gonna say. I think you're gonna say, well, yeah, I'm jealous because I know I used to be messing with women and they was in relationships. You said that
Nah,
before.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm saying, okay. I mean, females that wear they shirt, halfway open and they chest popping out and everything like that. For example, this is just an example. Guys, when they tend to talk to you, they try to act like they're having a regular conversation with you, but
Mhm.
you can see their eyes sometimes stare at your bosoms.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So you gotta watch, what I'm saying, conversation. So it's not even about being jealous. It's about you not trying to think you violating, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. So I guess if you could say I'm jealous, yeah. I don't play it, yeah.
So you mean a man can stand there and have a conversation with your woman, but if you see his eyes dipping a little too low, and I will say this. Let me say this. As a woman with a larger chest, it you don't have to actually have your bosoms out. When you have big boobs, you just have big boobs.
Yeah,
It
you
doesn't
can't
matter
help
what
that.
yeah, it doesn't matter what you have on. They can see you have big boobs.
Yeah, they be
So,
undressing you, Candy.
yeah, so are you observing? So you're saying it's okay, but you're going to be observing the interaction, and if you see anything like uh, his eyes dip 2 seconds too long, that's when you like,
Oh, it's a
okay, this
problem.
conversation's over.
If they dip at all, it's a problem. They dip at, I'm watching for the first dip. Nah, I mean,
So what you gonna do? Go interrupt the conversation? Okay, hey, how you doing? What's up?
yeah, I mean, come on, I'm not gonna just stand there. I'll be like, come on, let's get out of here, man. This dude is a creep.
What you gonna
And
call
I
me
might
a
act,
creep?
look, then it might be an argument. You ain't see that nigga looking at your titties? I know you seen that nigga looking at your titties. See, then that's a whole another argument. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Oh my goodness. Just a hellraiser for no reason. Have you ever dealt with a jealous woman?
Yep. I think I told you that. Yeah. hmm I think everybody has dealt with
I
a
just
jealous
remember the
person.
lady that cracked you over your head, the cocaine bear.
Oh, that was just one. Yeah. But you ain't gonna have me up here telling stories.
Okay.
Next.
Okay. Look, you guys have any more interactions or examples of jealousy and how you dealt with that you want to share? Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if there's any comments in here. And dear, she's on the stage, Coco, but she said that's very disrespectful.
So
Shanika
Coco,
says
you
something.
cool with the friend now, but you ain't get back with the baby daddy. That's crazy.
No, me and my baby daddy are super freaking tight. Come on now. We ain't break up over no women.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you guys. So, you guys, I actually have to get on out here. So, any last thoughts? Coco, you're up here. Banger's up here. What's up for the night? We got anything planned for this fine Tuesday night?
Yes, let's taco about it at 9:30. So in about 20 minutes.
20 minutes, y'all. Taco Tuesday at Coco Drips. Make
Let's
sure you
taco
have your
about it.
notifications on. Make sure you guys have your notifications on. Look, if you
Later,
have
y'all.
not liked the video, give it a like. I appreciate you.
Yes.
And like the rest of you, look, I'm always say this. Like the rest, I'm gonna say it too. Shit, like the rest of them saying it is free and it don't cost you nothing. Give me a like. Shit,
Right,
give me a
right.
like. You, it's free and it don't cost you a dime. So give me a like, you guys. I appreciate everyone coming through tonight. Um, will be here tomorrow.
Shout
Uh,
out to the replay gang.
yes, replay
Yeah.
gang. I appreciate
Shout
all
out
of
to
you
the
guys.
replay.
I think I decided morning shows Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I jumped in and did a little quick one today, but don't look for a morning show. And look, Trini, I came live this morning. I didn't even see you. I said the baby must be asleep. So she's sleeping in.
I was here. I just didn't say anything, but yeah, I was here.
Oh, okay, good. I said Trini ain't even here. I said baby must have slept in. She get a little rest.
Right when I was about to say, "Hey, good morning," you was like, "All right, well, let's drive." Anybody got any topics? I was like, "All right, I'll just wait till later."
Who's Hey Joe, Jude,
Hey,
Michaud?
Joe.
Yes, I'm and the world knows it. Okay. Alrighty, hey. Okay, y'all. So with that being said, we are out of here. See you tomorrow night. I know. Okay, Taco Tuesday in about 20 minutes with Coco Drips. Banger, what you got going tonight?
Coco. I'm going over
Oh,
to Coco tonight.
you going over to Coco's tonight?
Yeah, I was gonna do a show on the joint you just did, the one I showed you, because I wanted to talk about that.
Okay, well, I mean, more people, and that definitely needs a further conversation because a wider conversation. And I think honestly, if you do it and play it, you ought to call Miss Marla in because I know that she has some experience in that type of interaction.
That's true. That's
She
true.
definitely does.
I wanted to talk
So
about that and what's her name? That chick that went off. That just came off from jail.
that just came home from jail.
Sukiana.
Oh, okay, she's out and about. Okay, Suki
Yeah,
with the good coochie. Okay.
she going off.
Uh-oh. Okay. All right, you guys. So we always look, Banger Family always has you somewhere to go. So
But
Coco
one more
and
thing I gotta say. One more thing I gotta say. I'm just trying
hmm
to hold Candy up, y'all.
what you gotta say?
I ain't gotta say. I was just messing with you.
I'm fine.
Okay, y'all. We will see you tomorrow. Coco and 20 Banger whenever he decides he's gonna go live. If he does tonight, y'all. So he might change his mind.
Mhm.
Listen to him. All right, y'all. It's been fun. See you next time.
Later, y'all.
See you,
Bye.
Bye,
everybody.
Bye.
everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye.